G'day guys, it's Ben again, here to bring you another video. This one is going to be looking at the Maize Compost Tumbler. Alrighty, so I was looking for different ways that I can compost, and a lot of people talk about compost tumbling. It does a lot of different things. So unlike having particular things like worms and stuff helping break down compost, this more works on heat and aeration. So it's much more of an anaerobic type of composting, and the temperatures are slightly more than you would find in the cold composting. So whereas cold composting tends to be around 20, 30 or so degrees Celsius, this tends to be much more in the region of sort of the 30 to 50 degrees Celsius mark. So especially with it being a dark colour, it absorbs a lot of heat. So this one is extremely easy to use. You have a handle here, so it's basically effortless rotation on the compost tumbler. And you also have, let's see if we can just make this a bit extra visible. And you also have these slides which open up and close the vents. So really simple to use, and it's made from a tough and very durable plastic. So it's made from a tough and very durable plastic, and you've got these slides which can control the aeration of the product. Also, you've got this very simple to use lid. So unlike cold composting, where you just add material as you go, hot composting like this and the compost tumblers rely much more on, you've really got to fill it before you close the lid. So I rent this property, and this is 800 square metres, so it's quite a big suburban block by sort of a modern Australian standards. But that said, we produce a lot of grass, and we also there's a lot of bushes and things like that around here which I can put through a shredder and put in here. So you can basically compost anything you like, other than things like meats, bone, fish, all that kind of stuff, plastics and metals. But otherwise, essentially, if it can break down, it can go on one of these things. You do need to keep it a bit moist, but that said, because of the aeration and the heat, it creates the bacteria which are going to work extremely efficiently to produce your end product. So the end product can be created in thereabouts of 2 to 3 weeks, whereas cold composting takes closer sort of to 12 weeks or so sometimes. So this is an extremely efficient product to use. More expensive, the actual tumblers themselves cost over $200 new, and there's not a lot of people selling them second hand. So I find these an extremely good product to have, and very simple to use. The only thing that I'd sort of say about this really, the price point is a bit high, I feel, for a lot of people, but it provides that sort of ongoing really good product, very easy to use, and it's going to last because it's made in such a durable way. So I find this product is, I would be happy to give this a 9 out of 10. The only thing I think they could really possibly improve on is the price point. Everyone wants their dollar, but once you've started manufacturing with plastics, your actual production costs are pretty small. So there we go. Maize Compost Tumbler, and you can find these all around the place. They're exporting them all around the world now. So I find these a really good product to get into. Very simple, very practical. There we go. All right. I hope you're having fun in the garden. Well, thanks for watching. If you've enjoyed this video, please press the like button.
If you have any comments, suggestions, or questions, please feel free to share this video with Twitter, Facebook, or LinkedIn.
Please leave a comment below. We're looking forward to seeing you in our next video. Until then, keep safe.